Hey guys, Take here from Whiskey Raiders in the Our Bourbon Single Barrel program. This is the second video you're seeing, probably, maybe not, I don't know, whichever order you watch these in. Gonna go ahead and cover some of the information for our Nashville Barrel Company Bourbon blend. Usually I would write these all up. Been a little short on time this weekend, so I'm just hammering these in a quick hitter video so you guys have all the information you need and you're not waiting for me as these go on sale. So back in July, my wife and I went on down to Nashville, Tennessee. We've been picking barrels from Nashville Barrel Co. for quite a while now, doing a couple of years with the original Vaporwave Flav, doing a bunch of bourbon and rye since then. We wanted to get on down to be with them on premise. We wanted to go ahead and check out what they had, see if we could do some blending, and just, kind of get a feel for the guys and the team. It's always nice to stop in and see how a place works, especially after we've been sourcing whiskey from them for a while. So we decided to hop on down. It was super hot the whole weekend we were there. It was about 102 degrees, I want to say, every day. I don't think it went under 100 except for maybe the day we left, and that was 99. So we sweated it out the whole time, but they had a great facility. We had our first meetup, which was a good time as well. So everyone who came on out to the meetup had a great time, and we did something kind of cool. We picked a single barrel bourbon and a single barrel rye, and we actually made some of those bottles available for people who came to the meetup. So we'll try and do this at other distilleries. We'll try and make this happen a lot more as COVID is, I don't want to say diminishing, but as it's being easier to work around for these types of events and meetup. Well, we want everyone to be safe, but we also want to be able to have a good time and share whiskey as well. So as we're able to do more and more of those and get more distilleries on board, we will absolutely do them. But we went ahead and selected a bourbon barrel in the morning. We selected two, actually. One will release in the fall. And then in the afternoon, we selected straight rye single barrels as well. One of those is releasing this week as well, and one again in the fall. And then afterwards, we spent the whole rest of the day blending up our first bourbon batch. So this is really cool. This is our first blend. It is a 6-year bourbon. It's comprised of 3 barrels. What's really interesting is we tasted a bunch of barrels blind. We went ahead and created our blend, and then after we went ahead and did the blend, I wanted the reveal for the information. So it was totally blind, and what we kind of found out was post-blend, we had one of everything in their warehouse. And what I mean is that their standard profile is 21% rye, bourbon mash bill from MGP, aged in Kelvin, and they have some other stocks as well. They have some 21% rye and ISC. They also have some 36% rye and a variety of cooperages. But this blend went ahead and incorporated, and like I said, we blended it totally blind. We got the reveals back after we got the blend and proofed it out. And there's 1 barrel of 21% rye bourbon matured in ISC barrels. There's 1 barrel of 36% rye MGP bourbon aged in ISC barrels, and then there's 1 barrel of 21% rye MGP bourbon in Kelvin barrels, which I think is really interesting. It kind of explains why the blend came out as complex as it did. I love how much cherry cola, how much big, like, sweet spice there is to these. You can see the color. The color is, I mean, pretty astonishingly dark for 6 years old, even on this bright light here. Really nice. It came out just a touch shy of 60% ABV. So we went ahead, spent the whole afternoon. James from Nashville Barrel Co. and I went ahead and did all the blending. We had a good time, but man, we probably made 12 different recipes, narrowed it down to 7 different recipes with different percentages and going back and forth. And we ultimately ended up going with one of the most simple that we tried early on and just could not seem to beat. So the best one was, like I said, those 3 barrels, all different, either mash bill or cooperage, and all at barrel proof, and all were 6 years old, which I think is a great sweet spot for their product. So this will go on sale Monday, September 12th. This will be up at Sealbox as well. This is part of our big Bourbon Heritage Month, kind of whiskey palooza, releasing our Pinhook small batch as well. But I hope you guys enjoy it. If you pick up a bottle, please tag me if you post on social. I'd love to see what you think. We will certainly do more of these. I love blends because they make it possible to get more whiskey to more people. You guys miss out less, which is really important to me. And sometimes when we get lucky, we have a few products that hang on for a couple of weeks so that people who join the program for the first time, or if you buy something like it and want a second, there's actually an opportunity for that. So thanks for joining me, guys. I am super pumped for this one. Go ahead and check it out tomorrow as part of the wide release. I would love to see what you think. And in the meantime, as always, I am Jay, better known as Take from Whiskey Raiders. I will see you in the drop tomorrow. We'll have a good time and let me know what you think. So thanks, guys, for hanging out. Can't wait to share some whiskey with y'all. So see ya.